I guess a lot of you see these new amazing 4K gaming monitors and wish you could buy one, but you can't, cause it's too expensive or whatever, and you really wanna experience how a game could possibly look on one of these new monitors. Well, we got the solution. Wanna know what it is? Let's find out. Nvidia, with a driver released 2 years ago, introduced a new technology called Dynamic Super Resolution, or DSR, which allows users of simple HD monitors to shade their in-game screen resolution up to 4K. How does that work? According to Nvidia, DSR renders a game at a higher, more detailed resolution, and then it shrinks the result back down to the native resolution of your monitor, giving you 4K quality graphics on any regular HD monitor. A couple of months later, AMD answers Nvidia by introducing a new technology for their graphics cards called Virtual Super Resolution, or VSR, which does exactly what Nvidia's DSR does. We are mainly gonna talk about Nvidia's DSR on this video because we did not have the hardware to test VSR, however, we are gonna show you how you can enable it. To enable Nvidia's DSR, you have to open the Nvidia control panel by right-clicking somewhere in your desktop and choosing Nvidia control panel. Then you're gonna wanna go to Manage 3D Settings and click DSR Factors from inside the Global Settings list. If you click on this drop-down menu, you will see a list of some kind of numbers. This menu allows you to choose the resolution you want to achieve using DSR. This can be anything from a Full HD resolution to 4K. To give you an example on what number to choose, on a Full HD monitor you can choose 1.78x to achieve a resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels, or 4.00x to achieve a resolution of 3840 by 2160, also known as 4K. Depending on your monitor's native screen resolution, these options may lead to different resolutions. After choosing a number and hitting the OK button, you will notice the DSR smoothness setting is now enabled and set to 33%. I recommend you change this setting and set it all the way down to 0%. And why is that? While higher values produce a smoother image, they also make it blurrier. On the other hand, lower values produce a more aliased but sharper image, making it look like a higher quality image. After setting that, go ahead and apply the changes and then open your favorite game and set the screen resolution to 3840 by 2160 or anything else depending on what factor you chose earlier. At this point, you are done and you can enjoy playing your favorite games on a screen resolution up to 4K. In case you don't see the DSR factors in DSR smoothness settings, then you should go ahead and update your graphics driver to the latest version and check back. If you still don't see the settings, then your graphics card is probably not supported by DSR. To enable VSR on AMD graphics cards, you have to open the AMD Catalyst Control Center by right-clicking somewhere on your desktop and choosing AMD Catalyst Control Center. Then, go to My Digital Flat Panel menu on the sidebar and click Properties. In case you have multiple monitors, you have to pick which monitor you would like to enable VSR on. Then you're gonna wanna go click on Enable Virtual Super Resolution. Also, make sure that the preferred scaling mode below is set to scale image to full panel size. Go ahead and click Apply. You're most likely gonna get some flickering, but don't worry about it, it's normal. Just like Nvidia's DSR, if you don't see the Enable Virtual Super Resolution option, then you're gonna have to update your graphics driver to the latest version and check back. If you still don't see it, then your graphics card is most likely not supported by VSR. Some of you will probably be wondering, if I can do that in game, can I do that on my desktop too? And the answer is, you can, by changing your screen resolution just like you would on every computer. But when you do so, you will notice that everything has become so small to the point where you're gonna have to get your head inside your screen in order to read text or something. Not really comfortable, is it? However, this does not happen when you're playing games. For some reason, your mouse cursor will also become twice as large as it regularly is. I'm not sure if this happens with AMD's VSR too. I believe it does, but you can go ahead and test it and tell us what you get in the comment section below. What about quality? Is it really effective? To answer your question, yes. Even though you can't really see much of a difference because the image is scaled down to your native screen resolution, you can actually notice the effects of using a higher screen resolution. The curves and edges of different objects and particles around the virtual world of your game will be much smoother and anti-aliased, even with anti-aliasing turned off, which means that turning it on will make your experience even better. How much is performance affected? Well, a lot. To give you an example, I've been running Grand Theft Auto 5 on an Asus ROG G75VX gaming laptop in Full HD screen resolution, high settings and anti-aliasing turned off on around 50 to 60 FPS, and with the exact same settings but 4K I'm down to 18 to 25 FPS. But of course that doesn't mean anything if you have one of these amazing Maxwell architecture enthusiast gaming graphics cards like the GTX 980 Ti or the Titan X. But seriously, this is 4K we're talking about. The graphics card has to render a twice as large image as a Full HD image. Not that easy. Well, this is pretty much it. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave us a comment if you want to add something to what we said or for whatever reason you want, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more things like this from MTF Gaming. Thank you very much for watching guys, and have a nice day.